So apparently my phone doesn't have a lot of space and I'm gonna need to rush through this video. This is my second time trying to make it. It's all about mascaras. I have been searching and searching and searching for the perfect mascara and I just cannot find it. If you've had a chance to see my mascara video in which I go through a bunch of them, the one that I'm still really loving is the Chanel one, but it's just so expensive. I've been trying really hard to find a drugstore dupe or something similar or something better, but it's just not working out for me. And I wanted to go through all of the mascaras that I have tried so far just to kind of give you an idea of what I have tried, what hasn't worked for me, what has worked for me. And here's a disclaimer though, everyone's lashes are different. So what works for me might not work for you and vice versa. I have noticed that quite a bit because a lot of the time when I've tried these mascaras, I've gone on YouTube myself and actually watched videos of girls trying these on, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Her lashes are so freaking long or so thick. And I'll go and buy that mascara, and it's like, really? This is not the way it looked on video. So let me just tell you that it's not going to be the same for everybody, but I will go through the list of the ones that I have tried. So let's start off with, gosh, I have a whole bunch here, and then I've already returned a whole bunch of them too. That's another thing. I try to buy mascara or makeup or hair stuff from places that I can return them to. So if I don't like it, I don't want to get stuck with it because number one, you know, I don't have a ton of money. And number two, if it doesn't work, then why keep it? I mean, as a consumer, you don't need to. You shouldn't have to. If they're claiming that it's going to do all these things and it doesn't do it, then they lied, right? At least for me, that's the way I feel. But anyway, let's begin. So, gosh, I don't even know where to begin. So let's start with one that it's not from a drugstore, and the reason why it's not, it's mostly because I had a gift card from Sephora. Actually, I have a couple. No, I have 3, and one more that I already returned. The first one that I returned from Sephora is the Clinique. I don't even remember the name. It was just a fat rubber brush, kind of like that CoverGirl Lash Blast, I believe. And I figured, hey, you know what? It's Clinique. It's supposed to have a really good reputation, and the mascaras are typically really good. And it was awful, horrible for me. I don't know if someone else has used it. Again, it's a thick tube with a thick bright green brush, rubber brush. Don't remember the name. I just know it was a volumizing mascara. Anyways, horrible. Just, I don't even know why they sell that stuff. I returned it the next day. And then when I went back, because I had a gift card, I went ahead and grabbed the Benefit, the Real Mascara. What is that? Oh, weird stuff in my hand. Anyway, Benefit Their Real Mascara because everyone raves about it and it's so wonderful and so on and so forth. Honestly, it wasn't that great. It was okay. It's not worth the $20+ Sorry, Benefit. Maybe someone else likes it. I thought it was very average. Then my sister gave me this actually. It's the NARS, what is that? Volumizing Mascara. Larger than life volumizing mascara. Okay, this mascara was really good, except it was extremely hard to take off. Extremely hard. I mean, it almost felt like this is like super glue or something on my eyelashes. It made them very volumized, but too hard to take off. I'd rather have eyelashes than not have any, because then that defeats the purpose of using mascara. And then the next one, which I would have to say is probably the best mascara that I have tried out of all the ones that I have been going through, is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And this is the tiny one because it came with the eyelash curler. I honestly just grabbed that on a whim. I didn't even think about it because I needed an eyelash curler, which is awesome, by the way. And then this came with it, and I tried it and I loved it. So the problem is that all of a sudden, a week or 2 after using it, no, okay, more like 3 weeks or so, it kind of stopped working. It wasn't volumizing them as great. It just, I don't know, it like lost its power. I have no idea. But the first few weeks it was awesome. So not sure what happened there. Let's go through the drugstore mascaras really quickly. Or let me give you the list of the ones I've already returned that were no good to me. It was I think it's the Clump Crusher, the one that comes in the green tube. I didn't like that at all. I don't really know what the big deal is about it. It's like any other mascara, and honestly, it's pretty weak when it comes to volumizing. I also tried the NYX doll lashes. That wasn't any good. I tried the Mary Kay. I think it was called like, crap. I can't remember. Anyway, it was a Mary Kay mascara. It was not that good either. And I actually got that on Amazon, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I didn't like it. I also went back to my Maybelline Full and Soft, which I loved once upon a time, and all of a sudden it's not as good. So did these people change their formula or what? I don't understand. And that's pretty much all I can remember off the top of my head. And now these are the ones that I just got recently. I got the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I got the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and this is the one that's to, I guess, lengthen. And then I also got the Lash Accelerator for volume. And then last but not least, Rocket Volume Express from Maybelline. So how did these do? Terrible. I didn't like any of them. I thought these were super weak. I don't even know why they claim that they lengthen and volumize. They very weak. This one was actually not that bad, but it's very clumpy, and so you have to just have one of those eyelash brushes with you constantly and put it on and then brush, put on and brush, and then you actually get really great volume, but who wants to do so much work? And then this one, it's actually not that bad either. In fact, they kind of reminded me of this one a lot, so they're very similar, but again, it feels you have to put on like 10 coats for you to actually see some volume, and I want that mascara that you don't have to work so hard to achieve volume or length. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Otherwise, I could just put all these mascaras together and then achieve what I want, but number one, that's a lot of money, and number two, that's too much work. So I'm still looking for a really good mascara. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Again, everybody's different, so something that's worked for you might not work for me, and you know, the other way around, some people love Benefit They're Real. I just thought it was really not that special. And I think that's pretty much it. In fact,